Speaking of driving, attention ladies, ever visit a car dealership and feel like you got a big target painted on your back because you don't know anything?
Yeah, or do you ever get scared of maintaining your vehicle because it seems so daunting? Well, solutions are awaiting online in the form of a car resource called AskPatty.com, specifically for the women. Here to explain what it's all about is Jim Campbell, sales manager with Tom Busch BMW, a certified female-friendly dealership serving with honor and integrity for over 40 years.
And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For the ladies in the audience who might not be familiar with Patty, who is she? What is Ask Patty? What's it all about?
Well, AskPatty.com is a reliable source where women can go to get expert automotive advice as well as maintenance tips on their vehicle.
So you go in there onto a website, specifically your website, tombusch.com, and you're going to find Ask Patty right there on the homepage?
Yes, if you visit tombusch.com, right on our site, that will in fact have a link to the Ask Patty site. It's a microsite that as well supports our site, but you can go directly to AskPatty.com also. There's blogs and maintenance tips and things I have featured as well.
So if I go in and I'm concerned about my fan belt because I am totally ignorant when it comes to anything having to do with an automobile, I know you're surprised. But if I go in there and I want to know something about a fan belt, can I just type that in and I get information? Is it that simple?
It's that simple, yes.
Wow, and other things too, like perhaps if I ran into somebody in the parking lot, not saying I did that, could you find information on dents and dings?
Actually,
A parked car.
Don't get into the details.
anything regarding what your automotive needs, whether it be servicing, maintenance, or advice on parked cars that may have dings in them, yes, it will. It will give you that as well.
Inside joke, little
Right,
inside joke.
right.
Now, why did Tom Busch decide to get involved with this program and become certified? What does it take to be certified, and then where does that take you?
Well, we decided to get involved with it because we recognize the fact that women actually make up they're 52% of the new car purchasing, and they influence 85% of new car decisions.
Because they have the checkbooks. They control it.
Yes, they do.
You guys seem surprised by that number, that we have that much of an influence on what guys do.
You mean power? Power over us.
It's because we make the right decisions. Excuse me, continue.
It's true. It's true.
Well, as far as certification goes, we are on about 4 hours of certification. All of our management at all of our dealerships have been certified, and we will continue to train until all of our staff is certified.
What does it take to become certified? It's not something that you go in and you say, okay, I'm certified. There's a pretty big process that goes into it.
It's about 4 hours of training to complete the certification for each individual person in the dealership.
Yeah, and what kind of training does that entail?
Well, it's reviewing videos and then answering questions and taking tests after the videos.
Right, so this is not just, somebody coming in and giving you an answer that might not be in depth and give you a good idea of what you're looking for. These are experts who have spent a lot of time trying to give you the best result necessary.
Right, they provide you the information and you have to study it, and then you have to, you're tested on it as well. So.
And then once you're certified, where do you go from there? What's the tasks at hand after that? I think you offer classes and
well,
other things,
what we plan to do starting in spring is we'll have it on our website, tombusch.com, but we're going to have automotive tips and advice and car care maintenance. And then we're also going to have some clinics that we're going to hold at both of our dealerships, the Atlantic Boulevard and as well as the Blanding Boulevard locations. We'll have tips there as well.
And the best part about that, it's absolutely...
It is free.
Free.
Yes, it is.
Very
And
cool.
these clinics, what can women learn specifically when they go in to see you guys?
How to not run into parked cars.
Don't go down that road.
That as well.
Leave that behind us.
But
Move
just
forward.
basic maintenance questions regarding parts or service on the car, things they may want to ask or need to know about the car, but also showing them what to do to maintain, air pressure, and just maintaining their vehicle so it'll last longer and they'll get more out of it.
And how important is it, do you think, for women to really know? It's one of those things that I want to learn more about cars, but how important do you think it is for women to actually take that step to know what's going on with their automobile?
It's very important. It's generally the second largest purchase that anyone will ever make, second to a home. So taking care of that item or that investment is very important. You want it to be worth something when you're finished with it.
And then buying a new car. I mean, you find everything in Ask Patty. I went on there last night and looked at everything. Buying a new car, buying a used car, tips, tricks, everything. What are some other things that we can look for on the site?
Well, just besides the automotive advice and whatnot, you can share your experiences that you've had at the dealership, whether it be good or bad, and so you can ensure that the dealership that you may be going to is the correct dealership for you.
It's a great referral service too, because people that have a good experience, they can go and then they can see and they can refer their friends and they can blog about it and so on and so forth.
It really is.
And it gives you peace of mind too. If you know that people have been there in the past, it's not like you're just going someplace, flying blind. You go in there and you have an idea of what to expect, and it's that peace of mind that I like. So AskPatty.com. Thank you so much, Jim.
Yes.
We really do appreciate
Thank you.
Jim for coming in and Tom Bush for telling us about AskPatty.com and for sponsoring this segment.
That's right. If you'd like to get in touch with them, you can, their dealership, the ratings, car quotes, maintenance advice, all that good stuff that we were just talking about, you can go to tombush.com and click the Ask Patty link.
All right, well, you can make a difference today and save the life of a local pet, a couple actually,
Yes,
in need.
Absolutely. Some irresistible animals need your help. Please meet some of them when we come right back and find out why it's urgent. Call for adoption. It's coming right up.
Also ahead, the monster trucks are coming and you can see them up close and personal today. We'll let you in on where you can do that.
First, though, being a parent is tough, but being a grandparent, I mean, how do you intervene without being overbearing? More on that topic and some others on momslikeme.com coming right up after the break.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Remarkable Moms is brought to you by Virginia College. This month's Remarkable Mom is Sherry Warner.
Life is busy. I have 5 children ranging from ages